So we just got into St. Augustine today and anchored up out here. A lot of folks out here. It's basically the ocean this way with the pink and blue. And then over here you've got St. Augustine. And that's where they've been popping cannons off all day. And then back over this way. Looking back northward. Got the bridge we just cruised under. But yeah, it's been sort of a long day. Started out yesterday morning, I guess, because we started dragging anchor last night. I ended up staying up all night, trying to just keep watch and deal with it. And then I lay down for like maybe half an hour. My anchor alarm's going off again, and I wake up and all of a sudden it's already at like 300, 400, 450 feet. And so yeah, I don't know, we fucking hopped to. I started the engines up naked and we motored right as the sun was coming up, basically. Well, the sun is setting on St. Augustine and we are just hanging out on the boat, listening to random cannon fire coming from over here at the old fort.
So, I feel like Ben may have updated you guys, but we are in St. Augustine, and we've had an interesting couple of days. I will be honest, I was sobbing yesterday, but Ben came down and talked me off the edge, and all is good now. But we
was about to toss you off the edge.
That would have shut me up, huh?
Definitely.
But God, we've been learning a lot about our anchor. We've dragged twice now, and I feel like we had a kind of a coming to Jesus moment today and realized what we were doing wrong, which is the first step. Tomorrow we have plans of like really going into the ocean for our first time. I'm excited, but I am also nervous. Ben's just excited. You're not nervous?
I'm not particularly nervous, no. But it's going to be a lot of fun.
We have 2 brand new engines, and we have to get them up to 50 hours to get this service. That we got the best price quote here in St. Augustine. So we are just making it work. Everywhere we called wanted like 1,000 to like 1,500, but I think we found some guys that, including the stay at the marina, I think it's going to be about 500, but we'll see when it's all said and done. Okay, well, I feel like that's the updates. Like I said, we're in St. Augustine. We're going to be here until Thursday, and then we're going to take off and I think try and make it to Daytona Beach, but
Daytona Beach, here we come.
I've learned to stop making plans because it just doesn't work. Okay.
Hopefully it's bike week.
Hopefully it's bike week.
All right. Nice, sunny, flat water day here in St. Augustine. Not much wind, but that's all right. We're getting ready to hit this inlet to the ocean and be out on the actual ocean for our first time in this boat. So what are you thinking, Camille?
I'm scared.
Yeah, beyond that, what else you got for us?
I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm excited. There is a part of me that's excited. I'm going to feel really good when we get back in and we've completed this task. And I was just sitting here telling myself, this boat is capable. This boat is made to do this.
For sure it is. And tell us about your look. Whose underwear are those?
Okay, these are Ben's undies. This is Ben's old t-shirt.
Okay.
These are shoes that Ben keeps telling me to throw away.
Okay.
And then sunglasses that my husband bought me. And hair that really needs to be washed, but I'm trying to hold out for when we get to the marina tomorrow.
Would you say your husband is your stylist?
Yes.
Yikes. Sorry, everyone. Okay. Couple minutes before takeoff. First time in the Atlantic Ocean on the catamaran. What do you think?
I'm nervous.
That's what you said last time.
Still true.
So yeah, here we go. This is going to be actually our first time in the ocean. I think we've logged quite a few miles in the boat so far, but it's all been on the intracoastal, which we've had a blast on. But some of that is actually some really tricky navigation and could be harder than even just, you know, taking a rum line where you're going on the outside. But we're just going to go out there, play around a little bit. I've got 39 hours on the Yanmars, so we'd like to get closer to 50 to get this 50-hour service done. That's why we're hanging out in St. Augustine, to get this 50-hour service done. So yeah, here we go. Come along with us.
Here we go, guys. We are almost officially out of this inlet in the Atlantic Ocean. This is pretty wild.
Say again.
Guys, well, this is the Atlantic Ocean.
We're out here.
It's our first time totally out in the ocean. Let me see if I can show it to you. I'm having to hold on to everything. Check it out. That is the ocean. There's actually quite a few boats out right now. It's a pretty calm day, which is why we chose today. We're also trying to hit 50 hours on our engines, and we're at about 40 hours right now. They said we could bring it in at about 45. So we're just gonna kind of hang out here for a couple hours today. The ICW, it is well protected, and that's great, but you're just dodging crab pots like crazy.
Yeah, crab pots everywhere, man. It's like every time you want to pull into a little anchorage, they're just surrounding you.
They're everywhere. So
It's nice to not be seeing them everywhere right now.
Definitely nice not to be seeing them. I feel like we might be ready for our first going out on the outside adventure.
We're getting there, right?
Alright.
Well, we've officially crossed the 3 nautical mile line out into the ocean. So we popped our cherry on the Atlantic. Whee!
I was gonna say, Nugget's officially just taking a nap.
Oh yeah. Captain McNugget.
Pinkman and Greppy couldn't quite handle it, so they requested to go inside. But then they heard we took the camera out, so now they're barking. We're headed to Comanche Cove Marina to get this 50-hour service done. We got pretty close. I think we're gonna pull in at about 44 hours, 45, maybe. But anyway, this has been a super cool anchorage. It's just right at the inlet. Yeah, there's kind of an area where a bunch of boats are anchored. A couple boats out there. But we're gonna go stay at a night at this marina, and then we're gonna stay at anchor on Thursday night, and then I think Friday we're gonna take the outside to Daytona Beach. That'll be our first time doing that, but I think we got it. Yeah.
All right, here we are, Comanche Cove. Just got here. Over there is where we've been anchored up the last couple nights.
So we got our engine serviced at Comanche Cove with First Mate Yacht Services, and we were really impressed. Highly recommend them. But then we went back out to anchor and prepared to move to Daytona Beach. Driving the boat, Ben's making us some soup. We are officially cruising down the Palm Coast. It's pretty chill. It's just a bunch of boats and houses. Pretty narrow section of the ICW, so definitely nowhere to pull over and anchor. But we're mashing it. We wanted to get out of St. Augustine. We'd been there for a couple days and nothing's holding us there anymore, so on to Daytona Beach, baby!
Taking a little lunch break. What do you think? Taste it. Oh wait, it's too hot.
Yeah, it's too hot. I'm not gonna burp
Don't
myself.
taste it.
We like to play this game called Is This Boat Abandoned? What do you think? So we left St. Augustine and we took the Palm Coast down to Daytona Beach, where we met Ben's mom's cousin and her daughter. They were our first visitors on the boat. We had a great time with them, and we didn't know it at the time, but we were preparing for our worst storm on the boat yet. Tune in next week to see what that's like.